Samantha, you're now back in the same country as your half-sister Meghan. I presume you haven't heard from her yet, however.
No, of course we haven't. And, it's really quite dreadful amidst a historically unprecedented, devastating pandemic. Just the idea of abandoning both families during such a horrific time without so much as a phone call is quite shocking. There are no words.
Now, you remain very close to your father, Thomas Markle, who is, of course, also Meghan's dad. He said over the weekend he's very deeply upset that he hasn't heard from Meghan since she returned to America. How's he feeling?
Well, of course not. But, considering he went through 2 heart attacks without so much as a phone call, I guess this is, status quo for her. And, I think now, though, to abandon the British people and the British royal family at such a critical time, is just almost, it takes me back to Roman Colosseums. It seems so horribly cruel. And, there's no other way to slice this apple. It's just, and then furthermore, to suggest that taxpayers pay for their security when people don't have resources, they're dying, the world is struggling for their lives, is incredible grandiosity. I think this is historically unprecedented narcissism and grandiosity, and I would suggest that they really focus on what's the priority in life. People love the nuances in life because all of the money and everything else that they think they have is totally fleeting and elusive. He and Meghan right now really don't care or seem to care about families and people around them. Their focus on self-preservation is quite disgusting. They're the biggest hypocrites right now on the planet.
You say that COVID-19 makes us all need to change our priorities. Could you not be the person that somehow arranges Harry and Meghan and your dad to get back in contact?
That is idealistic. On the grounds that several of us over the last couple of years watched a pattern of being disregarded and being ghosted, even though we extended olive branches. And like the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. The burden is on them now to make the effort and prove that they are diplomats and humanitarians. They can't skate around ignoring everybody and say, on the other hand, we're humanitarians. We care about everybody. Let's all get together. Well, talk the talk. Be the change, practice what you preach, or change your speech.
Is there a little bit of you, even though this is a very sad situation, is there a little bit of you that feels vindicated in a way now?
Well, yes, and sadly, though, there's also a little bit of me that still, when I see her, I always see the face of my little sister. It's like there's this little part of me that still thinks, wow, there's a pandemic. Maybe this will be the chance. Maybe she'll feel something. Maybe she'll come around and realize how short and precious life and family and people are.
Now, I broke the story on Friday, the fact that they were fleeing from Canada by private jet to relocate to the Los Angeles area. Now, of course, Donald Trump tweeted last night about the move.
I totally support him. I think he's remarkable under these circumstances, and absolutely, the United States should not pay for their security for several reasons. First of all, they're not royal. They're not entitled to Secret Service protection. They made that decision, so they have to live with it. This man is struggling to save the lives and to help restore the world.